Hey there, thank you so much for coming back to join me for this week's Saturday Fragrance Shakedown. So today I do have some top picks for me, some really awesome fragrances for fall of 2023. Somebody asked, oh, can you do a video of like fragrances for fall like you did for spring? And I'm like, you know what, yes, I can. And so I do have some products here. So I do have body sprays, body mist, and also just full strength perfumes. So if you'd like to see what my picks are, notes, all that kind of stuff, and all that jazz, then please keep on watching. So we've been a little bit cooler the last few days, like we've been in the 70s, but we're also going back up to the 90s at the end of the week. So that'll be fun. Okie dokie. So I didn't want to just do Bath and Body Works. I personally think Bath and Body Works does have some of the best smelling body mists, but I do have some different kinds. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna go and just start out with the Bath and Body Works ones. I do have three. Sorry. The sweet cinnamon pumpkin. You know, I can't talk about fall fragrance without talking about the sweet cinnamon pumpkin. I've been using this for years. I have one unused backup, and I love this stuff. It is so good. If you like the scent of some pumpkin, some cinnamon, this to me is just fall in a spray. I absolutely love this stuff. But yeah, so it has heirloom pumpkin, autumn cinnamon, ginger snap, whipped vanilla. It's just so amazing. The packaging is really pretty. They do change the packaging every year, but I do love this stuff. It smells so good. I get compliments whenever I wear it, so sweet cinnamon pumpkin is definitely like in my top three for sure for life. So anyway, love this so much. Definitely recommend. The I've been really enjoying this ever since I did recently get it. The Ivory Cashmere Fine Fragrance Mist. This stuff is just so good. It has the musk, the amber, the lakeside air. It is just so fresh, so clean, but then with the amber and the little bit of musk, it's just such a beautiful scent. So I think this is appropriate for all ages. I think if you're not the biggest fan of pumpkin or cinnamon, you know, but you still want that little bit of fall essence in a fragrance, I would definitely go with the Ivory Cashmere. It is so lovely. And this is this year's bottle, and it's really pretty with the leaves, and it's really gorgeous. So love this one, and I've been enjoying, yeah, you can see, I'm just using more and more, like I'm down, yeah, you can kind of see it. Yeah, so I'm like down to here. I'm using this stuff up, but it's so nice. Oh, I love it so much. So definitely recommend that one. And then the last one is technically a men's. I do have two men's fragrances. This is one of them. It is the Rosewood and Smoke Cologne Mist. So anyway, so it is a woodsy, smoky fragrance inspired by an evening campfire in deep woods. Totally agree with that. It's light as air mist that is easy to layer for a great fragrance experience. This stuff is great. It is 5 fluid ounces, and then these ones are the 8, but this is such a nice fragrance. I think it'd be good for anybody as long as you like a little bit more of a sultry, maybe not so sweet fragrance. I love this stuff, and I have also been using the heck out of this, so, but really nice. I do think Bath & Body Works does have a nice array of men's fragrances, so, but the Rosewood and Smoke, it's a beautiful scent, so definitely love this one. Definitely recommend for yourself, for your significant other, your friend, your son, whatever. It's a really nice scent, so yes. And I do like that. It's only 5 ounces, so I can plop it in my purse. I do think it is a little bit of a stronger spray, like scent-wise, longer lasting than the fragrance mist, just because it is a cologne mist. I do think that there's a little bit more fragrant oils or something in here, because it is a little bit longer lasting, but really nice. Love it. That is all the Bath & Body Works. I restrained myself to 3. You're welcome. But let's go ahead and talk about Victoria's Secret. This is the Amber Romance. This is the sun-kissed one, but Amber Romance from Victoria's Secret, it is an amazing, beautiful scent. I think it is good for all year round, but there's just something about just the original Amber Romance from Victoria's Secret. I feel like a lot of different companies have tried to dupe it. It's just such a beautiful scent. This one, like I said, it has some different notes in it, but Amber Romance, it's just, yeah, if you like amber, Oh, this one is just so good. You can definitely tell I like it because, you know, it's so, so nice. Oh, so, so nice. But yeah, it's just a feminine, lighter fragrance. There's not a ton of musk in it or anything like that, but absolutely love the Victoria's Secret's Amber Romance. Beautiful, beautiful fall scent for sure. Two more body mists. This is just, I'm not going to say plain, but it's a very simple fragrance. Once again, this is not a fragrance that you couldn't wear all year round, but there's just something about vanilla that I absolutely love during the fall. I don't know if it's because I think of vanilla in like baked goods, cookies, stuff like that, but this is such a, just so good. Anyway, so it's the Body Fantasies Vanilla Fragrance Mist, and as you can see, yeah, this is a really, really good fragrance, a vanilla mist. If you like vanilla fragrance, I would definitely recommend checking out the Body Fantasies. It's a good vanilla mist. There's some vanilla fragrances that I've tried, and they're just, I don't know, they let me down. They don't really smell like vanilla, like legit vanilla. And this stuff actually does. It's just such a nice fragrance. Once again, very much appropriate for any age. So if you do have a younger person that you're going to be purchasing for, or, you know, let's say a granddaughter or whatever that you want to purchase a body mist for, but you don't want it to be anything that's too loud or anything like that. This is just your basic vanilla, but it's a good vanilla, and that's what I think makes it perfect for fall. This would also be a great layering piece. So if you do have some other fragrances and you want to add a little bit of fallness to them, putting on some vanilla with them, most fragrances go really well with vanilla. So, but yeah, if you're looking for a good vanilla, the Body Fantasies vanilla is perfect. And even though it's a simple fragrance, it is so fall. Okay, nope, sorry, got one left. Sorry, did I say I had one left? I don't know. Who knows? I know this is hard to find. You can find them on Amazon, but it's the Body Fantasies Spiced Apple. I love this one. It was limited edition. Sorry, kids are at the park. And my back window is right by the park. This is such a great scent. I absolutely love it. But yeah, it's just the spiced apple body fragrance. I love this stuff so much. I bought so many of these. I probably grabbed like 3 or 4 of these. This is my last one. And as you see, I had to like prime the pump because it's brand new. Oh, it's amazing. If you can find this on Amazon, I would definitely recommend the Body Fantasy Spiced Apple. It very appley. Has that cinnamon, that nutmeg, that clove, but at the same time, it's not overpowering to me. It's more apple. It smells more like a fresh apple pie instead of like apple cider, if that makes sense. When I smell an apple pie, it doesn't make me automatically think of fall. It's just like, oh, that's a nice apple pie. When I smell apple cider, that makes me think of fall. So while this does have that spicy apple type of fragrance, it's not too much. So if you're not a spicy type of person, you don't like spicy fragrances, I wouldn't worry about that. This is really, really nice. So yeah, I would definitely recommend checking out Amazon. See if you can find this because it's definitely worth looking for because it's a really, really nice fragrance. So love it. Alrighty, let's go and move on to the 4 perfumes and the 1 cologne. I'm just going to go ahead and get on with the cologne because it's one of my absolutely favorite scents to wear during the fall. And it is the Jeffrey Bean Gray Flannel. I love this stuff. This stuff is potent. It is such a potent fragrance. Oh, it smells so good. Like, yep, as I spray on way too much, I don't care. It's fine. It is such a great scent. I think it is very much unisex for those that do like a very bold fragrance. This is bold. It doesn't have a lot of sweetness to it, but when I think of fall, I don't think of super sugary sweet fragrances. I think of deep and dark, woodsy, you know, weather's starting to get cooler, it's getting darker sooner. That's what I want my fragrances to do. I want them to get deeper, I want them to be a little bit darker, and that's exactly what the Gray Flannel is. Absolutely amazing. So I tell you that the sweet cinnamon pumpkin ivory cat, whatever, it's like top 2 and 3. this would definitely be my top 3 as well. So I think those are my 3 fragrances, unfortunately, but all of them are good. But yeah, I absolutely love the gray flannel. It is incredible. So alrighty, this one is an old school one. They still sell it, and it's still amazing. When I'm talking about that deeper, darker kind of fragrance, of course, I have to talk about Taboo. Taboo is such an old school scent. I absolutely love it, though. It is, I don't know, I think something like if I smelt this on a cool grandma, a cool older woman that was like my grandma's age, I would think she was pretty awesome. That's totally what this reminds me of. It is definitely a more mature fragrance, but it's absolutely stunning. So once again, not for the faint of heart when it comes to fragrance. You have to know that you like something very bold, a little bit deeper, not much sweetness to it. It's just absolutely incredible. And if you can find it in the beautiful cello bottle, I'm assuming that's a cello. I don't know. Anyway, then but yeah, Taboo is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. If you want that very fall dark kind of fragrance, beautiful. Speaking of old school as well, the Lady Stetson. This, I think, smells good on pretty much anyone that I smell it on. It is just one of those fragrances that I think is stunning. Once again, this is a very bold scent. This is the cologne spray. You need the tiniest bit, and you saw me sit there with the gray flannel and basically take a shower in it. This you do not want to do that with. It is a very, very strong scent, but it smells so good. Yes. I don't know. When I think of fall, I think of stronger, bolder fragrances. Lady Stetson is just such a classic fragrance to me. It's kind of like I could see anybody wearing this. I see people from the 80s and 90s. That's pretty much what I associate it with, just because I was born in 85, grew up in the 90s. So when I think of Lady Stetson, I think of, the mom jeans with the tucked in flannel shirt and their hair up in a banana clip and, kind of like the Reba bangs and stuff. That's what I think of when I think of Lady Stetson. And it's just such a nice, bold fragrance. But it's not as bold as, let's say, Taboo. This does have a little bit more, not a little bit, this does have more kind of sweetness, some femininity to it. Such a beautiful fragrance. I think a lot of people would enjoy this. But yeah, if you can find Lady Stetson, I know it's an oldie, but it really is a goodie. And I do love it a ton. So, and you can see I use it. You just don't need to use a ton of it. So, yeah. Okay, and then my last 2 picks are, you'll recognize the brand. Yes, I love them. I cannot remember. I think it's Dossier. You know what I'm talking about. Really, really awesome fragrance brand. And I have a whole bunch of different fragrances from them. Really high quality stuff. This is not sponsored or anything like that. They sent to me these a long time ago. And you can see some of these are very well loved and very well used. The spicy vanilla. Oh my gosh. So it has nutmeg, black pepper, lemongrass, rose, patchouli, orris, vanilla amber. It smells so good. This is one of my favorites. It's just that smoky, deep, fall-like fragrance. Absolutely love this stuff. I would purchase this because, as you see, I'm down to about half a bottle. That's how much I do love this. I've been saving it for this fall because I used it all last fall. Another really, really good one is the Floriental Vanilla. I don't want people to think that you can't use floral during the fall, because you definitely can. You can wear whatever you want. But this one has mandarin pear, pink pepper, licorice, jasmine, orange blossom, cedarwood, patchouli, vanilla, and coffee. It's those deeper base notes that really help to kind of give it that beautiful, beautiful fall fragrance. This one is stunning as well. I'm going to smell so gross because I've layered way too many fragrances on. Sometimes you just got to take one for the team, Oh, this smells so amazing. So, so good. One of the good things about Dossier is that you can, if you don't like something, you can return it for a refund, which I do think is nice. And then you do get the 1.7 ounces, and really, really good. High quality stuff. All of these are high quality. This is perfume strength, so if you want something that's a little bit more than a body mist, which I love body mist, I love perfume too, but just depends on my mood, then I would definitely recommend going with a perfume, which the Lady Stetson is one, the Taboo, gray flannel, but you'll get a lot better and longer lasting power with a cologne, or like, you know, men's perfume cologne or a perfume strength, but really, really good stuff. I cannot wait for fall to be fully here so I can bust out all my fall fragrances, because I really do. That's the fragrance notes that I enjoy the most is fall. So I like the deeper, the darker, the woodsy, musky. I love all that when it comes to fragrance. So I just had to pick a handful of products, of scents. I didn't want to go overboard. I want to do a little bit of something for everybody. That's, you know, why I did the mist and the perfume, and the, you know, 2 colognes I actually do wear and I do like a lot. So don't just get stuck in that box where you have to buy women's perfume or men's cologne. Mix and match, find what smells good on you, because my body turns gray flannel into something really beautiful. So I would definitely recommend going and trying stuff on if you can. And that goes with body mist as well. Body mist can change and develop just as much as a perfume can. But anyway, I hope you did enjoy my picks of fall fragrances. If you did, go ahead and give the video a thumbs up, share it, all that kind of stuff. Let me know down below in the comments what is your favorite go-to fall fragrance. I would love to know down below in the comments. And if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you do that. I do upload 7 days a week, all about budget beauty, home decor, vlogs, hauls, all sorts of stuff. So make sure that you do subscribe, but I appreciate you stopping by. Another video should start autoplaying here in a moment. Might be one of mine, it might be somebody else's, but sit back, relax, enjoy, and I'll see y'all here in just a sec.